Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous session, we are briefly discussed about Werner's theory of coordination compounds. Well, so now in this session, we are going to move on the next concept, that is important terms. Okay, important terms used in a coordination compounds or coordination chemistry. Well, if you know these terms, then only we are going to able to pronounce it properly so that we can understand properly. For better understanding, it is necessary to know the terms used in coordination compounds. Okay, well, now if I consider the coordination compound, what are all present in a coordination compound? Yes, it can be better understood with this example. Okay, what are all present in a coordination complex or complex compound means it can be understood with the help of this example. So well, here first I will write the name of the complex here. So what is the name of the complex here? Say hexamine. I already mentioned you, hexamine. So what is the central metal ion here? Cobalt. Hexamine, cobalt bracket of its oxidation state 3 cobalt 3 chloride. So it is the name of a complex, hexamine cobalt 3 chloride, which means in this complex what are present? Yes, there will be central metal atom or ion present. So in this complex central metal ion present. Okay, so a metal atom or ion is gets surrounded by fixed number of ligands. Okay, a metal atom, it may be metal atom or even it may be ion, is surrounded, is gets surrounded by fixed number of ligands, or either of, instead of saying surrounded by, even what we can say metal atom or ion is get bonded to fixed number of ligands is also called central metal atom or ion. So in general, a coordination compound contains central metal atom or it may be metal ion. So M or Mn plus is the one thing present in a coordination compound. Further, so here that square bracket, what the meaning of the square bracket? What is the meaning of square bracket in the complex? Means that square bracket is called a coordination sphere. Okay, even in the last session also I have explained about coordination sphere and ionization sphere while dealing with Werner's theory. So here the square bracket in the complex indicates what? It indicates the coordination sphere. What are present in the square bracket? So there will be metal and is gets surrounded by fixed number of ligands. Okay, the central metal atom or ion, okay, surrounded by fixed number of ligands together constitutes what? Together constitutes a coordination sphere. While further, what is another name for coordination sphere? It is the non-ionizable sphere. Non-ionizable sphere. So coordination sphere is also called non-ionizable sphere. Why it is so means it do not involve in ionization. That's it. As this sphere either in complex form, that is in solid state, or else even when we dissolved in any suitable solvent, any say water itself, it do not dissociates. It remains in a non-ionizable form itself. Therefore, we say it is a non-ionizable sphere or even called a coordination sphere. Okay, yes, is the one more important term to be learned. Then, along with the central metal atom or ion, what we said, there will be ligands. So here ammonia act as a ligand. So is the one more term here, ammonia, 6 ammonia act as a ligands, and the number whatever the 6 I specified, it indicates the coordination number. Okay, the total number of ligands, or even in another words we say the total number of coordinate bonds itself indicates the coordination number. Okay, so this coordination number is one of the very important term, because the coordination number decides the what? Decides the geometry of the complex. So please remember, the geometry of the complex depends on what? Depends on the coordination number of the complex. Geometry depends on coordination number. That's it. Okay, just remember the relation between those two concepts. Well, is the one more important term involved in a coordination compounds. Okay, then further, I have written here 3 Cl minus ions. They are present outside the coordination sphere, and they involve in what? They involve in a ionization. Therefore, whatever the things we are going to write outside the coordination sphere, they are considered as a ionization sphere. Okay, ionization sphere, or even we consider it is named as a counter ions. Okay, is the one more important term involved in a coordination compounds. Okay, so central metal atom or ion, coordination sphere, ligands, coordination number, counter ion, or you can say ionization sphere. So still there are various terms which are very important to know the coordination compounds properly. Well, here and whatever the charge present on the complex is considered as a charge on the complex ion. Okay, well, the here plus 3, what it indicates? Here plus 3 indicates the charge of the complex ion, or you can say coordination sphere. Okay, well, so now if we consider the first one, coordination entity, that is coordination sphere. So what it is? A coordination entity constitutes, what are present in the coordination entity? It constitutes central metal atom or ion. Okay, there will be central metal atom or ion present. So central metal atom or ion bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. So a central metal atom or ion, central metal atom or ion, okay, bonded to a fixed number of it may be atoms, ions or neutral species. Okay, fixed number of atoms, ions or neutral species together constitutes what? Constitutes the coordination sphere, or even you can say coordination entity. You got it? So what is coordination sphere? A coordination entity constitutes a central metal atom or ion bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. Well, example if I consider, so in this example, triamine, that is as I said, tris triamine trichlorido, tris amine trichlorido cobalt 3 complex. Here all three chloride ions, they are bonded to central metal atom or ion, cobalt ion. All three ammonia is also bonded to central cobalt ion, which means here say cobalt is get surrounded by three chloride ions and 3 ammonia molecules. Yes or no? 3 chloride ions and 3 ammonia molecules. All are present within the coordination sphere. Therefore, we say cobalt, 3 ammonia molecules, 3 chloride ions, all constitutes the coordination sphere itself. Therefore, we say in this complex, trisamine trichlorido cobalt 3 complex, what is the coordination sphere? Cobalt, central metal ion, 3 ammonia molecules and 3 chloride ions, all constitutes the coordination sphere. Okay, well, now if you consider, say cobalt is present at the center, is get surrounded by 3 chloride ions and 3 ammonia molecules. Okay, well, now further if I consider central metal atom or ion, what it is? In a coordination entity, that is in coordination sphere, the central metal atom or ion to which a fixed number of ions or groups are bound in a definite geometrical arrangement around it is called central metal atom or ion. That is central atom. Why we are saying central metal atom or ion means as it is present at the center of the sphere. Okay, so it is an atom, it may be atom or it may be ion, to which a fixed number of ions fixed number of ions or groups, okay, n times, okay, fixed number of ions or groups are bound in a definite geometrical arrangement around it is called central metal atom or a ion. So if you consider an example here, so for example, the central atom or ion in the coordination entity. What is the central atom in this complex? It is the Ni2 plus. So complex H2O 4 times Cl2. So is the complex, right? So name of the complex, tetra aqua dichlorido, okay, dichlorido nickel, NiCl, nickel 2 is the name of a complex, tetra aqua dichlorido nickel 2 complex. So here, so what is the central metal atom or ion? It is the nickel, Ni2 plus. Nickel 2 plus is gets surrounded by what? So Ni is present at the center, is gets surrounded by, so two chloride ions and what, 4 water molecules, okay. So 4 water molecules. So all together constitutes the coordination entity. So in a coordination entity, what we are saying, in a coordination entity, a metal atom or ion, metal atom, it may be atom or it may be ion, the metal atom or ion is, okay, is bind to which, to this central metal atom or ion, a fixed number of ions or groups bound in a definite geometrical arrangement around it. So here 6 species are present. What is the geometry? As I said, octahedral. They are arranged in a octahedral fashion. So if I consider L4, if 4 ligands are present, then how I can write? We have a possibility here. It may be going to have a tetrahedral, or we have one more possibility, geometrical possibility. So metal is present at the center, okay, metal is present at the center, and four ligands, they are going to make a square plane or a geometry. We have a possibility here. So generally what I am saying here, those groups, those ions or groups, they are bound in a definite geometrical arrangement around the central metal atom or ion, okay, please remember. So well, so here what is the central metal atom or ion? Yes, it is in a coordination entity, the central metal atom or ion to which, a atom or ion to which fixed number of ions or groups are arranged in a definite geometrical way. So it is called a central metal atom or ion, okay. Well, now the central metal atom or ion is also named as a Lewis acids, as they are going to accept the electron pair, therefore they are even considered as a Lewis acids. That central metal atom or metal ion, it acts as what? It acts as a Lewis acids. Well, coming to the MCQs, the central atom or ion in the cobalt hexamine chloride, which means, so CO NH3 6 times Cl3 is the complex, cobalt hexamine, that is hexamine cobalt 3 chloride is the name of a complex. Now they are asking what is the central metal atom or ion. What is the central metal atom here? That is cobalt 3 plus, right? Well, we look for options. So cobalt, ammonia, nitrogen and chlorine. So what is the central metal atom here? It is the cobalt, actually cobalt 3 plus ion, okay. Well, next one, the coordination number of iron. Coordination number means we have to think of coordination sphere, and in coordination sphere we have to think of total number of coordinate bond, right? Yes, it gives the coordination number. So what they are asking, the coordination number of iron in potassium ferrocyanide. Potassium ferrocyanide is a common name, right? What it is? It is the actually K4 FeCN6. Chemically, how we are going to write a complex? It is the K4FeCN6, potassium ferrocyanide. So coordination number. So here, if it splits, there will be formation of 4K plus FeCN6 4 minus. Well, it is a coordination sphere, so we got the coordination sphere. Then we have to think of total number of coordinate bonds. So how many? The coordination, there will be 6 coordinate bonds, therefore coordination number is 6. Yes, look at the options. Option A 6, option B 4, option C 0, and option D 2. Yes, what is the answer? What is the answer here? Answer is A 6. You got it? Well, so with this I'm going to conclude about this session. Again, in the next session we discuss other terms of a coordination compounds. Thank you. Be safe.